I'm trying to deal with this little thing to put my little case in or whatever this crap is on my phone. But hey everybody, it's the Queen. So like I said, tonight I'm be answering questions, not necessarily per my issue, but just per life, because like I said, this is really not an issue for me. I'm good. I'm good. So Amina, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artist, will be back on March 8th with a beautiful Harlem native by the name of Eartha Hicks. And I just wanted to say hey to y'all and let y'all know that real quick. So hold on, I got to start the show.
Recorded live.
Alright, so now we are officially recording on Queen Speaks Radio. I am your host, Queen Amina, and you know can't nobody do it like I do. So, thank everybody for tuning in. Yes, tonight is question and answer night. We can ask questions about anything, everything. I am answering all types of questions. Yes, I did take my trip. Yes, I am back. Yes, it is whatever it is. So that's necessarily not what I want to talk about, but if y'all got questions, then y'all are welcome to answer. I am answering them. It totally is up to y'all, whatever y'all want to talk about. Hit it, girl, hit it. So tonight I'm playing background music tonight, which is not my music. I do not own it, but I will be playing it because this is how I feel for the next, I don't know how long I'm going to feel this way, but it is what it is. So what's up, Titan? What I wanted to let y'all know is my poetry books. Y'all see this poetry book, Into the Mind of the Queen by Queen Amina. This poetry book, because the pages are designed, it's been like flying off the shelf. So what I decided to do was take my last two poetry books, The Queen Has Spoken and In the Heart of the Queen, and revamp them. I am revamping them to be designed just like the other one, but they're going to be kind of animated and colorful. So I hope y'all like them. Again, like I said, I just gotta, the Queen just got a new feel, and I just gotta be all brand new right now. So I'm taking pre-orders right now for In the Heart of the Queen and The Queen Has Spoken. I put up some sample pages for the books as well. But again, I'm revamping those, and they are going out to you by pre-order. They'll be up on Amazon in maybe a month, but pre-orders I'm taking now. So again, like I said, hey Miss Parker, Miss Parker, how you doing? I know you was in the hospital. I'm praying with you. I'm praying for you. You know you my boo-tang. You know you are. Hey bro, my newest Miss Army friend wife, Miss Hartsfield, is on. Thank you for watching, tuning in, and thank you for all the advice. Girl, you've been awesomely awesome, wonderfully wonderful, and helping me through this time where, like I said before, and I'm going to say it again, the Queen will not shed not one more, not a tear. I can't. No, it's over for me. But again, to my cousin Lulu, I love you, and Wise Cortez, thank you for tuning in as well. I truly do appreciate everybody that's on and watching. And like I said, y'all so welcome to ask questions and, you know, about any and everything. But preferably it'll be about business more than anything, okay? And If Some Wishes Came True is actually out, and I was thinking about doing something different with the pages, but then I decided, no, it's a book, y'all can read it, okay? So inbox me for those copies as well. I still got maybe 10 in my possession that I'm signing, and my beautiful purple marker. Y'all know how I do. So, you know. So I had a friend of mine call me the other day and tell me how awesome they thought it was that I took my trip and went to do everything and see what I need to see, and how it's just such a strength in me, you know, and how people are going to be looking to me to be strong. Listen, people, I love y'all so much, okay? But I'm a person just like y'all, so I'm a crack sometimes and sometimes I'm not. But sometimes, like I said, when you're looking to fix, you know, that I'm like live, I'm only going to be live for an hour because I was able to book me a ticket, so that's where I'm going. 9:45 show, 3-day, boom. So, yes. But again, my bro said, got your back from the west side. I know you do, Titan. I do thank you, and I do appreciate you. You know, you're my baby. But again, like I said, this is question and answer. So if y'all don't answer no questions, y'all won't get no answers, and that's what that is. And that's about everything, about the publishing company, Show It Well Publications, about the new copies of the book, about everything. Also, I do want to do a quick shout out to my girl Quana Quan, who just tuned in Quan, I love you, boo. She is actually doing what is that thing? Oh, y'all people that are trying to lose some weight. So hit her up. She got the workout regimen. She got the little workout videos. I think that's what she's doing. And she has the little lunches and the shakes and the drinks and whatever that is. So if y'all know what it is, y'all know how to lose that weight. And she doing good because she got 4 kids and she almost looking better than me. I said almost. But anyway, no, you know I love you, boo. But anyway, no, seriously, hit her up. Quan, put your link in the feed. Let people know what you got and they'll find you or whatever. But y'all know how I do. I'm always trying to promote somebody. Titan said he's gonna call in. Titan, that'd be awesome if you call in. It would. I keep kind of getting off the fact that I am a poet and I don't always do my poems on my shows anymore because I be trying to listen to what others have to say. But I am going to do a poem tonight. I'm going to do a couple of them tonight because tonight is really put all about me. Oh, she said it's Herbalife. It's Herbalife, people. Herbalife. Y'all know I don't know because I drink my tea and I got herbals in my life but in different ways. I love you, bro. So I love you. So hit her up, Herbalife. She got the exercise. She got all that. SaquanaGoHerbalife.com. Hit her up. Hit her up. But I'm gonna do a poem and hope y'all like it. Sometimes I cry. Sometimes I ask God why. Sometimes I wonder why me. Anyone can see. Sometimes I'm sadder than, and I cry tears of pain. Tears of hurt are all the same. And I smile behind it all because I have to. I have to push straight through because I seem to be on my own side. Knowing inside I feel like I died. Mentally, physically, and emotionally. I lose control. Asking God, how come I'm the only one and no one knows? How come when I have someone's back, they don't have mine? And how come when my significant other is cheating, I feel it all in my spine? Straight from all those attacks, never having my back, feeling like nobody holds me down. Not the way I want to, and then they start acting like a clown. Sometimes I ask myself why. Why am I shy? What is it with this strong pride? How come for me nobody's truly down the ride? Because sometimes I cry. But there's also days where I can laugh and I can giggle and I can smile. And I hear God saying in my ear, it's coming. It just might take a while. And that's that piece. Hope y'all liked it. And that's from Into the Mind of the Queen. And a lot of y'all already got this one. So it is like, you know, it's the first one with the awesome design pages. I hope y'all love it. I hope y'all love it. Thanks for showing love, boo. I know you driving. Mwah. Miss Yolanda Walker is on. Yolanda from Chicago. Oh, Miss WEW founder. I love her. Women doing excellent things everywhere in the world. She is wonderful. Quan, I'm gonna add you to her group. Listen, seriously, women power. We need to start supporting each other and acting like we know what it is. Can you put it on 50 play songs? I want to play straight through and just play for me. Thank you. So yeah, I'm sorry I had lost my music and I'm trying to get it back. Oh, I got Miss Barb. I'm glad you love the poetry. I'm glad that you like it. Miss Barb comments on everything now. I love you. I truly, truly do. If you inbox me today, send me something. I'll send you one of the books. You just send me the title of it if I still got it in my possession. The only one that I cannot send you is the novel you must buy. But any one of the 3 poetry books, Into the Mind of the Queen, The Queen Has Spoken, or In the Heart of the Queen, Miss Barb, for every single show and every time I go live, I always give away 1 free book, and you got that one tonight. So Miss Barb, inbox the Queen on either my Show It Well publications page or my Queen Amina page right here, and I will make sure I send that book out this week. And Miss Nancy, once she logs on, because I know she will, Miss Cynthia Jester, she said yes, thanks for sharing. Miss Cynthia, you are welcome to call in. If you have something you want to share, you definitely can. 724-444-7444. The call ID is 145238, and it'll bring you to Queen Speaks Radio with me. your host, Poetess Queen Amina. Thank you so much, Miss Cynthia Jester. Seriously. And Miss Barb, seriously, inbox me. I'll send you a book out. Just inbox me the title and where you want me to send it to. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm on my mood music today with this, with my show. That's just how I'm going. You're welcome, Miss Barb. Anything you need. So again, tonight we are going to talk about being real. We're going to talk about women and insecurities, because what I'm realizing is men do a lot of things and then turn around and say, this because you were insecure. So we're going to talk about what insecure really is. We're going to talk about what should and should not be done correctly or incorrectly in a relationship, because none of us are perfect. But in hindsight, we all got common sense, or at least you would think we all had common sense, but sometimes we don't. So we're going to put it all on the line and see what it is. But we got a California caller on. We're going to get to that California caller in 2 seconds. I don't know why it's been my type of music lately. I've just been in my whole little sad bag, and this has been helping me so much. But yes, Miss Barb, definitely pick a poetry book and you can have it. Like I said, within 30 days, within the next 30 days, this poetry book, In the Heart of the Queen, and the poetry book, and The Queen Has Spoken, will be reissued, okay? And the pages will be designed, because right now they are not. So my wonderful designer, Alicia in Chicago, she's been working her ass off for the past 6 weeks, okay? So she is revamping this, because this poetry book is outselling because the pages are awesome. So even though the words are awesome and everything, y'all going off the visual. So we want to see if the visual's the same, what happens. Okay? So, but I do want to say thank y'all for all the well wishes. Thank y'all for loving me. This song has been my life lately, I swear to God. Again, I don't own the rights to any of these songs. But they make me feel good right now. Let you down. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm in my sad mode. Y'all know I'm in my sad mode. But this song kind of puts me in a mood that I feel like y'all all should hear it. I really just do. And I know that was how I was last time I was on too, letting y'all hear my music and see what's been helping me get through. But since my sister kind of reminded me that as the queen, I have to lead by example, and sometimes I got to put my feelings on my back and just keep on moving, that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm going through, y'all going to go through, and how I'm going through it, y'all going to go through it with me. If I got to listen to this song a million times and tell the world that I'm sorry I let you down, and it is what it is, but I ain't let nobody down. I let myself down, but it's all right. But we're going to get to the lines. Let's see, we got this California caller. California, you are on with Queen Speaks Radio. I am your host, Poetess Queen Amina. Thanks for supporting.
I am doing both. What's happening, sis?
Hey, bro. What's poppin'?
What's good? It's fine. I'm glad to finally be back to where I can hear your show again.
Listen, I was going to go live on the 22nd when I was out there. I really was. But you know what? I said, you know what? This is for me to fix and get together and get things together. I'm going to dedicate my time to this. And that's why I didn't go live. But only God knew that on the 23rd it was going to be shit. But anyway, what's popping with you? How you been? How you been? I know you missed me while I was in Korea. Even though I missed the I fully missed the Olympics. I missed it. I don't know. I guess we were too far from where it was. But I did get to meet one of the guys from the Olympics. He's an Olympic skater. He does the, what is that? How you that skateboard thing and you spin and flip and whatever. I don't know what it's called. Sorry, but he was totally awesome. His name was McCray Williams. He's a gold medalist for the United States, and he's from Utah. So look him up. I tagged him in a few things. Y'all better like his page. Show him some love, because when the Queen was crying like crazy on the plane on the way home, okay, because we're not going to tell you how she spent 4 hours in the airport all alone. So when she was on that plane, Mr. McCray Williams made me feel so much better. Talked to me for a second and then I fell asleep, but it is what it is. So I want to say thank you. Not only is he a gold medal winner, he is a shoulder to lean on. So I do want to thank him, because he made my trip really good. So, but anyway, bro, enough of my problems. What's going on with you? How are you feeling? I know you had that surgery, and how are you?
Man, I'm feeling tons better than what I was. It was interesting. I mean, my healing this time was different than what it's been any other time. So it's like there was concern on top of positivity, on top of the what in the hell is you trying to get to where you can stand on your own feet again. So
true.
Trust and believe, when you were going through what you were going through, and I wound up going through what I was going through, trust me, I already knew.
I know that's
it's difficult. It really is.
It is. It definitely is. It definitely is. But you know, I'm here with you. You know, I got your back. I'm making sure you're all right. So if you need anything, please do not hesitate to let me know. Please, 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 please. And somebody do me a favor and tag Miss Nancy, because she said she has some questions. I really wanted some men to call in because I really need a man's opinion on some questions. Because like I said, tonight I want to ask some questions about insecurity. Because that word is being thrown around a lot in the world, and I want to know what is truly something that makes a woman, what a man truly considers makes a woman insecure, and what type of things they consider they can do that will and will not make her insecure. So I just had a few questions, so I'm kind of glad that you're one of my first callers, bro. So I need that advice.
You know I'm gonna bring out some of the harder questions though, because it's a lot of stuff that people just ain't tapping into or even willing to answer, just because they've never really sat down and thought about it, or they've been trying to push it so far out of the frame that they refuse to look at it. But you know, insecurity is one thing, but my question is this: whose responsibility is it to hold, I want to say, I guess, ourselves or the other person accountable for what they do or do not do? And does that play a part into the insecurity? Is the accountability or lack thereof?
Well, I think, you know, you're accountable for your own insecurities. However, the person you're with is accountable for protecting your heart. Okay, so nothing can truly happen to your heart that the person that you're with does not allow. Okay, like it's just do's and don'ts and rights and wrongs. So you are responsible for your own heart. But to me, like I said, that person that you're with has to protect your heart. And if that person you're with is not going to protect your heart, there's no reason for you to be there. So, I mean, I can give you an example. So let me see. So if I'm with you and you are my significant other, okay, and we're walking, say we're not even driving, say we're walking, you're my significant other, we're walking somewhere, and you see somebody that you know, like you're my man, you see somebody you know in the hairdressers, and you run over to that window and you start banging on that window to get that person's attention in that hairdressers. Right then and there, you're not protecting my heart, and you don't give two shits on how I feel, because there should be no way in the world you are with your significant other and you run, bang, and scream to acknowledge someone else, unless it's a family member or whatever. And then if me being your spouse say, well, babe, who is that? And you get upset with me, you're not protecting my heart. Not only are you not protecting my heart, you don't care. And not only do you not care, you and that person that you're banging for, losing your mind for, like you a puppy at the window, you and that person are in some type of relationship, whether it's emotional, physical, mental, you and that person are in a relationship. It doesn't matter what you say out your mouth. Your actions show that you and that person is in a relationship, and you are not protecting my heart as my spouse. So that's an example of not protecting the heart of the person that you care about. Hey, Nancy. Oh, man, Nancy is on. Nancy, you're awesome. If you got any questions, I'll put the number in or however have you. And Nancy, trust me, I know you got a lot to say on this situation. So that's just an example. And that goes same for men. Say if I was walking down the street with my husband, and we walk past the barbershop. If I run over to the barbershop window and I start banging on the window like a little lost puppy, like, oh my God, waving at the guy in the chair getting his cut, getting all fresh for Friday night, and then my man say, damn, babe, who was that? And I say, none of your business. Don't worry about it. I don't care about my man's heart. I don't care about our situation. I am doing me for real, and that person and me have whatever we got, and you don't need to know about it. And that's just facts. That's you not protecting the heart of the person that you are with, and you're showing them that anybody can have them. You are expendable. Yeah, you might be there on their arm right now, but I'm sorry. Any type situation like that is you not protecting my heart. And it's up to me to protect my own heart and say, am I going to deal with this? Or am I going to leave? Because me personally, I'm not going to deal with something like that because you just showed me I'm expendable. Nancy says she's leaving a baby shower. It's okay, honey. I know you're going to have some questions to type in later. We going for a whole hour and a half. I got you. So for me, I have to protect my own heart. I have a decision to make because most women will get mad and go into that shop and want to say something to that woman. Why are you saying something to that woman when your man was the one out there banging on the window going crazy, calling her name? That woman was sitting there getting her hair done, minding her business. There's no reason for you to say anything to her. But he showed you clearly who she was. Did he not? And if you women, like I said, if you did that to him and it was vice versa and you were at a barbershop and you did that, you showed him clearly who that man was and that he was expendable. Point blank. No, he did not protect your heart. He don't care to. And he doesn't respect you either, or you don't respect him. So let me give you an example of protecting someone's heart. Now, say a friend of mine is somewhere and me and my spouse show up. And now my friend is talking reckless. Hey, boo, try to touch me, whatever the case may be. Yeah, you already know this is my man, such and such. Let's not play like that. Boo, this is such and such. This is how he play. But y'all gonna be great friends. And even if y'all not, this is such and such. And y'all at least know who each other is. Don't play like that. Don't touch me. That's me letting my man know you not expendable. But that nigga playing too much. And that's just what the case is. And I'm never gonna make you as my spouse feel expendable in a situation. Point blank. Now, have that be my man. If you don't protect my heart, say a woman just walks up and just hugs you, jumps on you. Oh my God, haven't seen you in years. Da, 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 da. Now, I'm initially not mad because you had a past, you had a life, whatever. But now have you take this woman off you and don't say, well, this is my wife or this is my spouse or this is my whatever. And you just hug her, oh, da, 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 let's exchange numbers. And then she walk off. You don't care about me. You don't care about my heart because that make. But if you say, oh, well, hey, long time no see. Yeah, we can exchange numbers, but this is my wife, such and such, such, such. Babe, this is such, such, long time no see. It's a difference in respecting the situation and respecting the heart of the person that you're with. So I hope that answers your question on how I see things, bro. I mean, you know, I know other people have other opinions, but that's my female version of it. How do you feel as a guy? How do you feel about protecting the heart of the person that you're with? Is that your duty or is that their duty?
Right. And as I'm listening to your scenario, I'm thinking of the old cliche, like you're with your girl or you know, you're with your guy or whatever. You're walking down the street and you see either a male or female, and you happen to look at them as they're walking by, and you're thinking to yourself, "Ooh, they got a nice ass" or something like that, you know. And your other that's on your arm, or the person you're supposed to be with is on your arm. And they sitting up there and they want to raise the issue of, what are you looking at? You know? It's almost that same thing. Like, why are your eyes wandering when I'm right here? You know?
Well, I mean, we got eyes. You can look. I don't care if you look. Because I'm going to be honest. Sometimes I could be walking down the street and I will see a woman. I will make sure I check myself out to make sure I look better than her. I'm not going to lie. So you can look. I do. Like, wait a minute. Her ass is popping. Wait, look at my shadow. Hold on. So no, you can look. I don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? That's not you not protecting my heart. Now, don't get me wrong. If you breaking your neck to the point where you forgot I was standing there, that's something different. And then you feeling froggy enough to go leap and exchange a number or two, then yeah, that's disrespecting me. But if you just look, no, that's not. People are pretty. People are beautiful. People are meant to be looked at. So look, I don't care. But like I said, running and banging on windows and screaming names and now I can't know these people, that's a different story. Looking is looking. But you doing a little bit more than looking when you got to run up and literally acknowledge someone to the point where you forgot that I was even there. And then when I want to know who they are, now I'm insecure because I'm asking you who the fuck you just was banging on the window for, like some lost puppy and shit. No, I'm not insecure. You're living in some type of imaginary world if you think that would not offend someone that genuinely cares for you. You know, because I mean, like I said, because as a woman, if I was to go do that, to go bang on the barbershop window for Mike because he was getting his fresh fade for Friday night, you wouldn't like that. You would look at me like, who the fuck is that? Oh, none of your business. and walk off with you. You'd be pissed. You wouldn't be dealing with that. It wouldn't be, oh, boo, I don't need to know who that was that you was just going crazy for. No, I don't. No, it wouldn't. So it is, I feel as though you in a relationship, it's up to you to protect your own heart, but it's up to that person to protect your heart as well. So, but you have the final decision on it, either way you look at it. So male, female, either way you look at it, you still have to protect your own heart. That's just what it is in life. Because you can buy me everything. Just buying me shit is not going to make me not see what's right in front of me. It's just not. No amount of items is going to make me not see the real. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me.
Oh, no. I think that's general for those who don't fall for the bullshit. You know, I think that's just general. We're always on the lookout for that negativity to come rolling around because we know it's inevitable. It's going to come around, but just how is it going to present itself? So
true.
You know, it's just a matter of when. You know. Very,
very true. I'm trying to see if I can reach Brother Rob. He was supposed to be calling in here too. I appreciated what he had to say earlier. I also talked to another friend of mine who was explaining to me, because he's married, and I was running certain things by him, and he was explaining to me, you know, just as a couple, we'll speak about this in a few, not a problem. He was explaining to me as a married man, you know, conducting business, because he's in the business field. He does a lot of networking with males and females. And he was explaining to me, when he does things, no, not necessarily does everyone meet his wife, which is fine. Totally, totally fine. However, he said there will never be a day where another woman goes ballistic for him in any shape, form, or fashion, and he does not explain to his wife who that person or what that person is. And I appreciated that. So what he explained to me is some men don't realize that when they do certain things or you have certain friendships, you put people in this emotional type of relationship with you. And whether you realize it or not, they are emotionally connected to you. And it's up to you, being as though you are the one in the relationship, to explain and make them aware of the fact that even if we are friends in this capacity, you cannot be emotionally connected to me because of the fact that I have a spouse. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's certain things that I just feel like in a relationship you should just know, and you should just know that they're wrong or they're right. And even if you want to pretend that, you know, you're new to relationships, like a lot of people always, when relationships are new to me, I don't know, you can't just leave, you got to teach me. To even that stuff like that is common sense. It's common sense. The person you're with is never supposed to feel like decide anything. That's just point blank period. No matter what the situation is, you know, no matter what the situation is. And I done said this before to people, please stop disrespecting people in a fashion that they can't come back from, and then you still want to say I'm sorry later. Please stop that. I mean, Titan, is it me or does that go around a lot? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, because I mean, even how I live my life, I live by a no apology clause. Everything is done with intention. Everything. Mm-hmm. So what's the point of going back and apologizing if those actions are going to repeat themselves? So what was the point of the apology?
True.
You know, so you know, I even teach that to my young niece and nephew. Like, you know, I don't want an apology, and I have to explain to them why I don't want the apology, because actions.
Actions speak loud.
You say it'll never happen again. But you can't guarantee that it'll never happen again, because every scenario has its different mark or whatever. So when another situation comes up and you act the same way that time that you did the first time, then you know that whole apology you gave is out the window.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
You know, so I mean, unless it's like one of those things like, you know, like a car accident or something, like, I'm so sorry, you know, this happened, you know, what can I do to make it better?
That's true.
Even that sometimes is not going to help. There's just some things that can't be helped. Apologies don't put Band-Aids on the wound, you know?
Very, very true. Please say that one more time, okay?
Apologies do not put Band-Aids on the wound. You know, they don't put them on there, but they'll rip the hell. They'll rip them off in an instant.
Very, very, very true, bro. Very true.
That's a whole other feeling that you might not be ready to deal with.
This is
but
what
that's
I'm saying.
just, you know, to me that's my common sense. Like the life I've lived, I'll be 40 this year. I mean, I've seen a lot. I've been through a lot, and you know. Hell, I've lived a majority of my life with you know, I've had men in my life or whatever, like father figures, but my father really wasn't, my biological father wasn't really there, you know, so it's like a lot of things I've had to pick up by watching influence from others, and those others that I was watching unknowingly were giving me pointers without even having to say a word to me. You know, I'm watching around me and being observant, and I know what to do, I know what not to do, you know, and sometimes the things that I shouldn't do, I do anyway, because that's just how I live, you know. Not to say I'm not too good to improve, but sometimes what folks perceive as negative is actually a positive for me. You know, and sometimes you can't get others to realize that or to even understand it until they've gone through what you've gone through.
Very true. Very true.
I give you major props for everything that you've been able to stand against through your personal storms and everything. I give you your props on that, because I don't know nobody else that could withstand what you've had to and still keep trucking, you know?
I mean, you know what? They always say God does not give you more than you can handle, and I'm going to be very, very honest. My God has just been telling me to look at the positive, you know. Don't look at the negative. Look at the positive. Look at where you're headed. Look at where you're going. And that's what I do. That's what kept looking. My whole ride, I kept thinking to myself, well, I'm going home to my kids. I'm going home to my kids. And that's all that I could think about, you know. And then I was thinking, and I'm going home to my bed. And I'm going home to my bed. And y'all know how much the queen loves her bed. So, you know, I had to think about all the positive. I couldn't think about the negative, you know. And even when I got the ridiculous, oh, you're so insecure conversation, it was just, I was already over it. I was over it. I mean, like I said, you know, to see somebody disrespecting you in your face, you get over it really quickly. Really quickly. So at the end of the day, you know, like I said, I've never done anything like that to anybody, and I don't wish that on anybody, but you can only, things happen to you that you allow to happen to you. And like, let me give y'all another example. Like I said, I'm just giving y'all examples of just situations, not necessarily things that happen to me, but just things in general. I'm sorry, I had to turn my little heater off because it was just too loud for me. But just as things in general, and things that you shouldn't accept in situations and you shouldn't deal with. And I'm going to be very honest with you. Like I said, I dealt with a situation a long time ago, and I'm giving y'all examples. And these women that I think are in these situations, whether they're insecure or not, or they don't want their own situation, I don't know. But there are women who will know all about you. There are men that will know all about you. Okay, and they will still deal with your spouse. They will. They just will. Okay, and to the point where, you know, some women will actually be the women that will actually call your spouse and be like, hey, your wife called me, or your girl called me. What you want me to tell her? Type situation. So there's a lot of situations out there that are just so disrespectful, and I personally believe that women that are like that are so, I think that those are the insecure ones in the situation. Any woman that is dealing with someone knowing that they're going home to someone, and then you are open to talk about this woman with this man, you're the insecure one. Not the woman in the relationship that's guessing that he's cheating on her. You are, because that just, to me, makes him a coward, and it just makes you a user because you don't have your own anything. But that's just certain situations for me. You know, in a situation that happened to me before, and it was very, very interesting. Like I said, women, we have this sense. You can feel a woman on your man. You can feel, especially if you never met this woman before, okay? You can feel this woman on your man. Like, that's just a woman power that we have. And there's only going to be a way that a woman that is supposedly a friend with your man or with your mate, this is even for men and female, however the case may be, it's only going to be a person that has some type of feelings or thoughts or situations with your spouse, and that person is going to say they never met. Let me give you an example. I used to deal with this guy, and I never really dealt with him, never been intimate, nothing of that nature, but we were friends to a capacity. Anytime he would have an event, I would always go, but at this one particular event he was telling me about that he wanted me to come to, he explained to me that his girl was going to be there. Now, I knew he had a girl, but like I said, I'd never been intimate with him, but we had situations. So I already explained to him, this is somebody that I never want to meet, because as a woman, the feelings that I have come off me when I'm around this person. So I knew eventually, if and when I ever met his woman, she would feel it. So there are women like that. Like I said, even though we were never intimate, it is what it is, but we had that. There are people like that. There are situations like that. And people claim that, oh, well, because I never slept with that person, I'm innocent. No, you have an emotional tie. You have a mental tie. You guys are in a relationship, even if you're not intimate. Point blank. So the person that you go home to is being cheated on, even if you're not being intimate. Please stop thinking that being a cheater is only sex. I need people to understand that. Like, bro, I need you to back me up on this if you can, or if you feel what I'm saying, that being a cheater is not only sex.
I hear you.
Okay, as long as I'm not, I just gotta make sure I'm not making this up, because the way I understand it, I'm a bit insecure the way I heard the story, because I wanted to know why certain things were transpiring. So I needed to know if I was wrong, if I was right, or if this was just things that was told to me because they just thought that because I like to be in the house, that I never experienced the streets or something. I don't know. But, you know, I need y'all women to know. And I need y'all women, honestly, not even just women, people who are always loyal 150%, loyal mentally, emotionally, and physically, okay? People who are always loyal. I need y'all to know that when people do you wrong and want to deflect it back on you and tell you that you did and you are, and you pushed them to it because you said it, please don't believe that. Please don't let these people deter you and stop you from being the wholehearted person that you are. Because you know something that the queen hears all the time? You are too open. You tell too much. No, in a relationship, there's no such thing for me. I'm an all or nothing type person. That's just what it is. So, like I said, I had a lot of other people that was supposed to call in and give their little 2 cents or 5 cents on with the situation. But it's Saturday night. It's almost 8 o'clock. I can't really expect everybody to be saying what they're saying. Barb said there's no wrong or right. It's all on how you feel. Very true, Barb. Very, very true. Very true. So I'm with Barb on that one.
And with everything that you just said, I just need you to take that with you when you go sit down and watch this movie. I tell you, like, I don't know. I didn't listen to any of the reviews from anybody else when they went to go see it. I did not pay attention to that, but I'm just going to tell you this. You are going to come out differently than when you went in. That's all I can tell you. It's one of those things. And
okay.
One of those, just without saying too much, you're going to leave out better and more. I don't want to say prideful, but you're going to feel something different leaving out of there than when you went in.
Okay.
And that's going to be something that's going to be something that's probably going to lead into your next broadcast. Like, you might have to re-pick up this topic today as a part 2 after you go and you view this and your mind gets to churning and you're going to be like, you know what? And you know, that's a good thing. That, you know, something to make you really think deeper into issues that we have, you know, in everyday life. So I'm just saying, everybody has something they're going through, and, you know, just keep in mind, not everybody is going to relate or correlate with what they got going on with what you got going on, and that's okay. Just don't judge them too harshly on it. Just keep moving in the direction you know you need to go in. Let them travel their road, you travel your road, and if you should happen to intersect, compare notes and elevate. But don't judge one another. That's all I can say about it.
Very true. Very true. No judgment zone. No judgment zone. Like I said, right here is just a true free upfront or beat it zone. Okay? You got to be totally truthful or just beat it. Brother Dub C's just joined in. Brother Dub C's, let me give you a round of applause. I just love him so much. He got so many shows going on right now. He's totally awesome. So, like I said, tonight was just really a question and answer type thing for tonight. What's up? It was just really a question and answer type thing for tonight. While I get ready to take myself to the movies, because I'm back to dating myself. We know how that goes. But it is what it is. Like we were talking about, just relationships and situations and things like that. Brother Dub C's, you a man. Tell me what makes a woman seem insecure? What type of things? Hola, Miss Yvette, my baby girl. I love you. Give me some advice. Tell me what type of things, actions of a woman makes you feel like she's insecure. I definitely wish he would call in. But hopefully he'll type something in and I can read it. But yeah, Tyan, I got like 20 more minutes and then I'm going to take it all the way down. But I wanted to let y'all know that I will be back the 8th. We have Miss Eartha Hicks. And then on the 22nd... Dub C says when she constantly has to know your every move. Okay. I definitely understand that. I did have a guy friend of mine who I did it because she asked and I didn't have a problem with it. But I had a guy friend. The number is 724-444-7444 and the ID number is 145238. I will type it in again. And that is so true. I did have a guy friend of mine who his girl needed to know his every move to the point where whenever he would go anywhere, we would have to send her a picture of wherever we went. It was very interesting. But being as though he was a friend and, I knew it wasn't nothing, he knew it wasn't nothing, we would do it because she asked and I wanted her to be comfortable. That was his girl. It was what it was. But that is irritating. That is very, very irritating. That is something that make you be like, yeah, no. Okay. But now I need to know actions. What actions do you consider wrong or incorrect in a relationship? That's what I want to know. Because a lot of people think that their actions are fine sometimes. And they don't be. The actions be like, did you just do that? Did you just say that? Are you for real? I need to know what actions, do you feel like you should be okay with doing? Like the example I gave tonight. If you were walking down the street with your lady, Dub C's, and there was a girl in a chair and the hairdresser's getting her hair done, that you knew. And you, Dub C's, you ran over to the window and you was banging on the window and you was screaming for this girl and this girl waved at you and your significant other, Dub C's, asked you who that person was and you flipped out. You don't need to know everybody I know. You don't. Is that your girl being insecure or was that you doing something wrong? That's my question. I need to know. I need to know. I already know, but I need to know how you guys feel about that situation because the way I'm hearing it, that's just you being insecure if you ask who that was in the chair. That's the way. Oh, is that disrespectful, Dub C's? Oh, okay. Because the way I heard it, that was her being insecure because she asked that question. So, that's what that was, the way I understood it. Because she asked who that girl was. I heard if a husband has a female friend and does not introduce you to this girl, you have the right to ask. True, but are you insecure because you asked? But WC, that was disrespectful as shit. That's what I thought as well. So, because I was told that being as though you asked who the girl was in the chair, you were insecure, so. No, okay, thank you, not at all. Okay, thank y'all for answering my questions. We do have another caller on the lines. We're going to get to that caller in just 2 seconds because I like to ask these type questions personally. So, we got a Northeast Wisconsin caller. Bro, I'm going to leave you on the lines because you like my silent host over here. So, we got a Northeast Wisconsin caller. Northeast Wisconsin, you are on with Queen Speaks Radio. I am your host, Poetess Queen Amina. Thank you for supporting.
What's up, Queen?
Dub C's?
What's happening?
Oh my God, we are talking about what makes women insecure, what makes relationships really work, and things of that nature. Because I'm getting kind of biased conversation. You know, some people are saying one thing, some people are saying another. So what I'm being told is sometimes, you know, when your man bangs on the window to beg for another woman and don't tell you who that is, you're overreacting when you ask who that is. So is that overreacting to go back and say, well, who is that? You know, so.
No, you know what it is, just keeping it real. A lot of guys don't like it because I tell her like it is. They say, play it, we all together. No, that's disrespectful as hell. First of all, you with yours, what the hell you banging on the window like that at some other woman for in the first place? That's disrespectful as hell.
Very.
Hell yeah, she got every right to ask you who the hell it is. If it was vice versa, you'd ask.
Hello. And if you don't tell her and you're literally barking on her, telling her how insecure she is that?
Yeah, you hiding something.
Okay, you're hiding something. That's your admission of guilt, correct? Because that's what I thought.
Yep.
Okay.
100%.
Okay, because I was told it's just you or just a woman being insecure because you don't have to know everybody your man knows. That's what I was told.
No, that's bullshit.
Okay. See, that's why I love my brothers, because my brothers come and tell her like it is, because people try to tell the queen that she's a little, you know, too in touch with her dude side and she thinks she can think like a man. But no, I just use common sense and logic. Would I do that to my man?
Yes, I was just about to say, that's not thinking like a man, that's common sense.
Thank you, because I would never do something like that, because I know good well if me and my man was walking past the barbershop and I did that, I would either be through that barbershop window, okay, or I would turn around and my man wouldn't even be standing there. There would be no way in the world you would see a woman do something like that to her man. But a man does that and literally says, no, boo, you insecure because you don't even need to know who that. And then you're just supposed to take that. And it's supposed to be, okay, you can forgive him because, I mean, it's not like you really know who she is anyway. No, you can't just forgive that. You can't just get over that. There's no more trust in, for me, there's no more trust, because I can't, I don't know, and I don't know what to believe. Miss Cynthia Jester said, you are right, Dub C's, and that is so true. Insecurity has nothing to do with that. Thank you, Yvette. That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. So, no, Dub C's, if you have a lady friend, I got to ask the second question. If you have a lady friend and she's specifically telling you that she does not want to meet your spouse, why is that?
Well, first of all, if she tells me that, then she's not going to be considered my lady friend, because if she don't ever want to be my spouse, how the hell you going to be my friend?
Oh, that's what that is.
If she don't want to meet her, then she got a hidden agenda of her own.
Oh, okay. Because I was told to this that everybody's not going to want to meet you just because they know me, is what I was told in a situation like that.
And you know, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut it. You know what? That may be true, but then it's up to that man to say, well, if it's to the point where you don't have to meet her, then maybe it ain't cool, but to hang like that, because that's going to be a problem somewhere down the line.
That's what someone in a real committed, faithful, loyal, trusting relationship would do and say, or so you would expect. They would not just accuse their spouse of being insecure, or so you would expect. So, these examples I needed a man's opinion on, because I was told that I don't know, because I'm not a man. So, I needed some real manly man advice.
Take it from me, you on point.
Okay. That's what I thought, but being as though I'm not equipped with what y'all equipped with, I was told that I can't think like y'all. But I mean, that's common. I felt like common and logical sense. So let me ask you the last question of the day, was Titan asked, which was a great question. Whose job is it to protect your heart in a relationship? Is it your job to protect your own heart, or is it your spouse's job to protect your heart in a relationship?
A lot of people ain't gonna agree, but I think it's your spouses.
Okay.
If that person is really into you the way that they say they are, they'll do what it takes to protect their heart. So.
Dub, if I was in front of you, I would hug you, shake your wife's hand, and tell her that she got the best man I've ever met in my life. Dub, no, I'm serious. I feel like it is your spouse's job to protect your heart. Okay? It's your job.
I mean, just being real, just being honest, you know.
Exactly.
If you gonna get something, you gonna get a spouse, you know. It goes both ways. That's what the lady too, you know.
It does.
If you with somebody, you know, it's your job to protect that person's heart. They shouldn't have to guard their heart from you.
Thank you, Miss Barb. That's what I'm talking about. It is your job to protect. See, this is how I feel. I feel like it's your job to not allow things and speak up about the things that bother you, but it is your spouse's job to protect your heart. It is your spouse's job to protect your heart. Because if your spouse is not protecting your heart, then who's going to? If every time you speak, you about another female, if you're a woman and every time you speak about another female, and you're a man and every time you speak about another male, your significant other is barking on you, oh my God, why you gotta be... That person is doing something. What, even if they're not intimately with someone else, they are spending their time with that person. They are giving their emotions, they are giving some type of something to this person in some type of relationship that you are not fulfilling. So obviously you're not fully fulfilling that person, so that's why they're stepping outside. So you need to step to the side so that they can find what fully fulfills them 100%, because there's no way you should deal with any of that. Now, what advice do you have for the ladies that are constantly hearing, it's not me, you're just insecure? What advice do you have for them? Because I know you're awesome, and I know you're in an awesome relationship.
Well, all I can say is if you're constantly hearing that, then, you know, probably 35% of that may be true, but the rest of it is bullshit. The rest of it is a cover-up.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking myself. So, you know, because, you know, it takes two in a relationship. Okay. And what I need people to know, when you start changing in your situations, the person you're with, they can feel it. You might think they can't. They can see it and they can feel it. You know? Do you know how hard it is to be in a relationship with your spouse and they literally say to you, well, you know what? I just don't want to hear your voice today. That right there is a sign. That's a sign it's time for you to go.
Try me on for that shit.
What would you do if your spouse said that to you? I just don't want to hear your voice today.
Well, yeah, I guess that'll be the movement for a situation.
That will be time to go, will it not? Oh, you didn't want to hear my voice.
God didn't wake me up voiceless, so shit, I'm going to use it.
So when you wake up in the morning, sing a praise. If somebody say, I don't want to hear your voice, then right there.
Well, shit. If you didn't want to hear my voice and I'm your spouse, whose voice did you want to hear? Well, you go find that person, because... Deuces! Y'all know that's my thing. Deuces! No, seriously, I dealt with a lot. And, you know, like I said, everything that I mentioned is not necessarily me, but it necessarily is situations that I needed clarity on for others. Because at the end of the day, some people needed to know the answers to these questions because they did these things and now they want someone to now they want to be heard. There's no reason to be heard. Your actions spoke volumes.
I can speak on it because, I mean, you know, I'm not saying I'm a saint. So a lot of men come, oh, it was all heard. No, that's bullshit too. You know, everybody play their part in it. And I've been on both sides of bullshit. So,
both sides.
I'm not saying I'm a saint.
Me either. That's why I say I'm not perfect in any way. But I am one of those women that heard, oh, well, you accused me of cheating, so I did so because you accused me. So I had to find out if these are really good examples of why men do the things that they do. So I really needed to ask some good brothers, and I got some great answers and some wonderful feedback, and I realized I was absolutely positively correct in my feeling, in my thought, and everything that I felt as far as a woman in a relationship. If you're not going to protect my heart, there's no reason for me to give it to you. No reason. And that's just what it is. So, you know, for all those who, with the well wishes, like I said, the queen is back and I'm awesome. This month is March, Women Empowerment Month. And I am going to have Miss Eartha Hicks on, and then Mr. Ristic Diggs. And he's awesome. He does so much. So listen, everybody tune in on the 8th and on the 26th. 2nd to Amina, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Call in what's the number? 724-444-7444. Look, it's been a long week. I still haven't really been asleep, and I've been working overtime. Literally, I worked till 5 o'clock today, and I got to work tomorrow. So I thank everybody that, oh, do I look great? Yvette said I look great. Thank you, boo. Listen, I've been trying. I've been in the bed trying. Well, I ain't really been in the bed. I've been working. I've been trying to do what it do. And I've been writing. My graphic designer is working on the pages of my books. The Queen Has Spoken, and In the Heart of the Queen. Like I said, in 30 days they will be reissued, and they are going to be revamped with designed pages. They are going to be awesome. And don't forget, go online, order my novel, If Some Wishes Came True, because like I said, the things that I talk about, I go through. I can't make this shit up. I literally just write it all down and put it in my books. So order If Some Wishes Came True, and yes, I did the things in the book, but I will deny it if you ask me. And for the first person that actually reads this book and gives me a actual inbox and tells me what it's about, I will send you each one of my poetry books for free when they are done being revamped, because I gave them to my soon-to-be whatever, and they still haven't been read. So I need someone that actually truly is going to keep their word and read my books to read them and tell me what y'all think, because some people have said some things. No, you're actually not too late, Nancy, but we are actually ending in the next couple minutes. But I did want to hear, Nancy, I did want to hear your opinion. I truly did, on relationships. And Nancy, you can type your comment in and I will read it. I want to know what makes a woman insecure. That's what I want to know from you. And I also want to know who's responsible for your heart in a relationship, you or your spouse. Because we got a man's opinion, and his opinion was awesome, because Dub C's is awesome. Okay, he's not just an awesome DJ, not just an awesome host, he's an awesome husband and father and provider to his family. So I got his opinion. So Nancy, I need a woman's opinion besides my own. So type in your answers and I'll read them. And again, Nancy, when you get your book, which is coming, and Nancy's getting this one, In the Heart of the Queen, don't forget, take a picture with it and tag me in it, because I need to be posting all my supporters, because y'all are everything. And again, like I said, the things that I go through, that I talk about, I truly do go through them. I just changed the names because nobody will sue me for my books, okay? So, if y'all want, grab my novel, If Some Wishes Came True. I'm going to deny, but yes, I die. So, If Some Wishes Came True under myself. Show It Well Publications. And don't forget, if you're looking for an awesome poetry, an awesome publishing house that you can grow with and build with, hit up the Queen. And I am definitely taking all types of applications. Like I said, this one, The Queen Has Spoken, it kind of goes with my channel, The Queen Speaks, on YouTube. It is the shortest, but it is the most powerful one of my poetry books, which is currently being revamped as well. Hit me up, inbox me. I got a couple more I can sign and send. And also, Into the Mind of the Queen by myself. Show It Well Publications. Y'all better hit me up. I still have copies. I'm signing them. I'm sending them. And I appreciate y'all. So now I'm going to end the show. I love y'all. I did want to do another poem, but I done talked your heads off about my issues and my situations and all of that other stuff. Okay, all right. Somebody said yes, I should. So I'm going to do another poem real fast. I'm going to do a poem from In the Heart of the Queen, so Nancy knows what she about to get. Nancy, you don't even know what you about to get yourself into. Okay? Let me see. All right, so to my callers on the line, which is my bro Titan and my baby doll DJ Dub C's, I thank y'all for calling in and giving a male's opinion on women being insecure and just wrong crap to do in a relationship, okay? Thank y'all for letting me know that I wasn't crazy.
All right. Hey, I'm going to get off this thing doing what I was doing when I called in to support you.
I truly appreciate you. I truly appreciate you, Dub C's. And I'll be tuning in on Tuesday. I will be tuning in on Tuesday. All right, later. Titan, you know I love you. Stay on the line. I'm going to do a poem, and it is called Comfortable. Oh, my boo says she loved my hair. Thank you, boo. I was, trying to do the curly thing. I don't know. The straight got me feeling like everybody else, I guess. So, let's see. So, I'm going to turn this down. Quietly, I sit alone, comfortable in my skin, because I'm damn grown. Learning more, I'm so mature. Looking deep within myself, because I don't need no help. I'm growing, and yes, I'm glowing. My soul is pure gold. I am a diamond in the rough. Outside, my shell is very tough, and it's never easy to be good inside. And leaning on me, trust me, it's no easy ride. Building me with every wonderful stride, because I am so full of pride. I know how hard I tried, and even though I'm strong, y'all might think that I never cried. So I sit alone, my mind free to roam. My heart, it was owned. But I'm okay, because I'm quite grown. I'm sitting silently, and I'm going to stay engaged in me. Sexier than I ever can be. Spirit is so free. However, I ask myself, if I'm in good health, why is it that for some reason I feel like I'm meant to be alone? Nobody chirping and ringing on my phone. Am I not amazingly wonderful? I mean, everybody always tell me I'm crazy, sexy, and cool. I'm truly am me inside. And maybe this is why sometimes I hide. Because I feel like everybody wants my body, swearing I'm such a cute chocolate hottie. But I need somebody that wants my mind, emotionally, not physically, not worried about my behind. Somebody that's worried about being my equal. And you need you to understand that you only get one chance. Because when it comes to the queen, there is no sequel. So I'm going to just sit here by myself and continue to grow. Because basically, I personally know that I'm always going to be happy with me. And truly happy in my reality. And I'm proud of it all. And I'm going to always stand tall. Because I'm comfortable in my own skin. And I'm always going to love the me within. And that's that piece. And no, I didn't pick these pieces before tonight. They just kind of went in tune. And God said, oh, Graces, do it. So it is done. And I thank y'all. Barb says she loves it. Nancy said, in the end, I'm responsible for my own heart and happiness. I choose who I give it to. And if I allow them to keep hurting me, then it's my fault. Because in the end, people do what you allow them to. The only thing that made me feel insecure in my relationship was the fact that my spouse lied about so much it made me think I was crazy. But it ended and I wasn't doing dirt. You know what, Nancy? Even if you missed the show, you said everything we said. And I'm going to be honest with you. It's time to let certain things go. It really is. And you are so right. Your happiness is up to you. But if you allow that person to keep squeezing your heart and stomping on your heart and stabbing your heart, then you're getting what you're asking for. But if you finally step away and hold on to your heart and you patch it up and you piece it together yourself, you done did what you needed to do. And that's just really, truly what that is. We got a New York caller on the line I definitely want to get to real quick before I end. So let me just see what New York is saying. And my boo thing, Quana said, yes, gorgeous. Thank you, boo. So she must have loved the poem. New York, you are on with Queen Amina on Queen Speaks Radio.
Queen Amina is on with her baby mama.
Hey, baby mama, you call in the nick of the time because, you know, we ended in a few short mementos. How you doing? How you doing? Titan is giving you the hearts. He's saying, hey, baby mama. Quan said, YOLO, change is good. That's what I'm talking about, boo. It definitely is. And real quick, baby mama, what's popping with you? You missed the whole show, boo.
No, I'm so sorry. You know, I'm running these New York streets, but I have to call in and show you some love. But change is the only thing in the world that's constant. So, you know.
Yes, it is.
Inevitable.
Quana said, hey, Keisha.
Hey, Quan.
Girl. So the show was awesome. I got some feedback. You got to watch the playback. Dub C's that gave it all the real, because not only is he an awesome everything, he's an awesome husband and has been for eons. So he done gave some feedback. And you know what he said? He said not only is that a problem, that's just disrespectful. Nobody wants to be disrespected. So we going to leave.
Right, you know, I just wanted to add, you know, that a woman's intuition is never wrong. So when y'all women out there that if you feel like something is wrong, then 9 times out of 10 it's wrong.
It's wrong.
You don't just make up stuff in your mind. You don't just pull it out the air. Like, they give you that intuition for a reason. So if you feel like your man is doing something, that's because he is. You can't prove it, but when you do prove it, you be like, damn, I knew that was right.
Well, says Miss Saquana. Baby Titan said, what's good, baby mama? He in New York this summer. I told him I'm coming up to New York to see him when he come. But no, you are so right. Because if you done went to a whole nother country and a woman walk past you have never seen, and you feel your husband, the same feeling you normally feel when you see your husband, you feel that, your skin start, and you feel it in you feel that? Because we feel that, ladies, okay? Or you walking down the street and something stops you in front of Braden Shop and you ain't never been in there before in your life, and you look, it's only one motherfucker in there getting their hair done, and then he start banging on the window for that person. Listen, God gives you the feeling, okay? He ain't gonna play with your feeling.
God didn't give you the feeling, he gave you the confirmation.
Yes. He gave me the confirmation, but he gonna give others the feeling. He gave me the confirmation because he knew what I was feeling already. So he said, here, let me confirm, stamp, notarize. Let me give you that, and that's what I needed. So, you know, I mean, like I said, they're, you know, baby mama, like everyone's saying, when you're with someone, your spouse, yes, your spouse protects your heart, and when your spouse is not protecting your heart, it's up to you to gather up the pieces of that heart and protect it your damn self, okay? And sometimes you got to leave that spouse in order to keep that heart safe. But it's up to you to have the courage to do so, okay? And that's just what it is. Baby mama.
Nobody going to love you like you. Like, you know, if your man ain't loving you the way he's supposed to, in any situation, if your woman ain't loving you like the way she's supposed to, then I ain't the one for you.
Ain't the one for you. Do what you do. Nobody needs to be in a situation where they are emotionally tormented. Okay, seriously. Because once your emotions is gone, you a heartless soul, and then you ain't gonna get. Listen, I love my heart. I love people. Okay, protect your heart whether somebody got you or not. Titan said, and that's the best advice that I heard all night. Always protect your heart, because if you with somebody and you tell them, babe, I keep feeling this, I keep feeling it, and they like, look, your feelings is your feelings. Feel like you need to move on, okay? Because that's emotional and mental abuse. Don't deal with that, because it's worse than physical. Because that shit, at least physical, you can put some cover up and stuff on that and get over that. But emotional and mental just start breaking you down as a person, breaking your spirit, breaking your soul, breaking your aura. That's a big problem. Yeah, I know it's a problem. No, don't really put the cover up. Go in and report that. But or you can PC back and then go call some cops, because I know. But anyway, don't let nobody abuse you in any way, mental, physically, or emotionally, okay, in any way. And know what you deserve. And never stay in a situation where you're being disrespected. And thank y'all for loving my hair. Boo thinks that my hair looking good. So I tried something new. I got this Dominican girl that sells this hair crack. So I bought some hair crack and I did it myself. I actually ain't even been to the shop. I washed it myself and cried while I was in the shower washing my hair. And then I cried while I conditioned it. And then I cried while I blow dried it. And by the time I was done, you know, this is the finished product. And I'm done crying. So God gave me good hair. Now I ain't got no more tears. So I love y'all. Baby. Baby mama, tell the people goodbye. We love y'all to death.
We sure do. Thank you for listening to my baby mama. And thank you for giving her all the wonderful advice. Because, you know, if nobody don't got her, I've got her.
Yeah. And Quanaqua said, yes, boo, release it all. That's what I'm talking about. So thank you all for tuning into Amina, amazing mentors, independently nurturing artists. And please tune in on the A from Ms. Eartha Hicks. I thank y'all so much. And I've been your host, poetess, Queen Amina. Don't forget, 3 poetry books and a novel. Y'all better get on it. Amazon.com. Just put in Queen Amina and you'll find me. I appreciate y'all. Deuces. Deuces. Baby mama, love you to death, boo. Bye, Quanaqua. Bye, Titan. Bye, Yvette. Bye, Dub C's. Bye, everybody that tuned in. Bye, Nancy. Bye, Miss Jeter. Bye, Barb. Barb, look for your book. It will be in the mail this week. I promise you. Bye, Wise Cortez. Appreciate y'all. That was awesome. Let me hang it up.
Call recording has been completed.
Leia, you can have your phone back, boo.